Today we're taking a look at these NHL matches: Carolina Hurricanes vs Nashville Predators, Edmonton Oilers vs Winnipeg Jets, and Colorado Avalanche vs St. Louis Blues, which are happening on Wednesday, May 19th, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes. Let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours and hours of your time searching the internet for some fake betting predictions and losing your money because of it. Join High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advices instantly. Now I am going to start off by talking about Carolina Hurricanes vs Nashville Predators match. The Nashville Predators reached the playoffs on the merit of their defense, allowing only 2.7 goals per game. Unfortunately, in the first game of the series, the Hurricanes were able to constantly bombard shots on the net and find scoring opportunities as they scored 5 goals in the decisive victory. Carolina, which has won 7 of its last 8 domestic matchups, meanwhile, has registered a victory by a margin of at least 2 strikes in a whopping 11 of its previous 12 overall triumphs. The hope is that Jus Saros, who has a .927 save percentage and allows only 2.2 goals per game as the starting goaltender, can step up with the help of defensemen Mattias Ekholm and Ryan Ellis, who have combined for 5.8 defensive point shares. The Hurricanes were able to win 36 games this season, and the primary factor in their winning ways has been their offense, scoring 3.1 goals per game. The Hurricanes started their first-round playoff series against the Predators with a 5-2 home victory in Game 1 on Monday, beating Nashville by more than 1 goal for the 11th time in their last 17 overall encounters, notching a triumph against the Preds on own ice by a margin of at least 2 snipes for the 4th consecutive occasion. So, do expect a similar result once again when both teams face off against each other at PNC Arena on Wednesday. The first game was only a reminder of their ability to pile on the goals, with the unit scoring 5 times, with Jordan Staal finding the back of the net twice in the game. Sebastian Aho and Nino Niederreiter combined for 45 goals over the course of the regular season and should be able to help lead the unit in the upcoming games as well. My betting advice for that game is to pick Carolina Hurricanes -1.5. The Jets were led by their offense this season, a unit that scored 3 goals per game and was able to find scoring in all 4 of their lines. Mark Schifiel and Kyle Connor combined for 47 goals this season, but with 8 skaters scoring 10 goals or more this season, they have been a difficult unit to stop. The Winnipeg Jets enter the postseason with a record of 30-23-3, including a road record of 17-10-1, while also sitting as one of the most profitable road teams on the puck line this season, with a 20-8 mark against the puck line away from home. Mark Schifiel leads the Jets in scoring with 63 points, including 21 goals and a team-high 42 assists, while Kyle Connor has 50 points with a team-best 26 goals along with 24 assists. Blake Wheeler has 46 points with 15 goals and 31 assists, and Andrew Kops on 39 points with 15 goals and 24 assists, while Neil Pionk has 32 points with 29 assists this season. As a team, Winnipeg is averaging 3 goals on 29.8 shots with a 23.1% success rate on the PP, while allowing 2.7 goals on 30.5 shots with an 80.3% success rate on the PK this season. Unfortunately, The Jets will need to find an answer after losing Nikolai Ehlers for the season, with the star scorer contributing 21 goals to the offense. The Oilers are coming into Game 1 of their first-round matchup against the Jets as clear-cut favorites, and for a reason. The team has been a revelation in the later stages of the current campaign, winning 12 of its past 17 outings, with Connor McDavid sizzling hot at the peak of Edmonton's offense, being involved in 73.5% of Oilers' 49 goals during their last 13 matchups, 10 snipes, 26 assists. The Edmonton Oilers will appear in their second consecutive postseason campaign after being eliminated in 4 games during the qualifying round by the Chicago Blackhawks last year. This season, the team went 35-19-2 throughout the regular campaign, thus earning the number 2 seed in the North Division. The Edmonton Oilers come into the playoffs with a mark of 35-19-2, including a home mark of 16-12-0 this year. Connor McDavid leads the Oilers in scoring with 105 points, including team highs of 33 goals and 72 assists, while Leon Draisaitl has 84 points with 31 goals and 53 assists. Tyson Barrie has 48 points with a team-high 40 assists, and Darnell Nurse has 36 points with 16 goals and 20 assists, while Ryan Nugent-Hopkins is 1 point behind with 16 goals and 19 apples for his 35 points. As a team, Edmonton is averaging 3.3 goals on 29.9 shots with a 28.1% success rate on the PP, while allowing 2.7 goals on 30.5 shots with an 82.2% success rate on the PK this season. The Oilers posted just 5 defeats in their last 17 outings, with Connor McDavid finishing at the top of the NHL scoring chart with 105 points, 33 goals, 72 points, becoming just the 9th player in league history to score 100 points in 53 or fewer games. My betting advice for that game is to pick Edmonton Oilers minus 1.5. The offense was not there for St. Louis in Game 1, and they had scored 9 goals in their last 2 games in the regular season against Colorado in 2 wins. Ryan O'Reilly led the team with 24 goals but has not lit the lamp in the last 5 games. David Perron missed Game 1 due to COVID protocols, and his status for Game 2 is uncertain, and DF Vince Dunn also missed Game 1 with an injury, and he is listed as day-to-day. This season St. Louis is 15-10-4 on the road. The Colorado Avalanche are playing like the team that we expected to see this year. They enter this game having won 6 in a row and 9 of their last 10. Cale Makar opened the scoring for the Avalanche with under 5 minutes to go in the opening frame on the power play, but Jordan Kyrou would tie things up at 1 for St. Louis with 3:29 to go in the second period. Nathan MacKinnon would restore Colorado's lead just 30 seconds into the third period, and Gabriel Landeskog pushed the lead to 3-1 8 minutes later. In Game 1 of this series, the AVS won by a score of 4-1 as minus 339 favorites. We will need to watch the money line in this one, as the AVS have won by 2 or more goals in 9 out of 10 times that they have been favored at minus 290 or more. Still, Game 1 was tied at 1-1 heading to the final frame when the AVS took over, so the Blues have a shot at keeping the game close. We do note that Colorado is now 23-6 here at home for the year, and they have averaged 3.93 GPG and have allowed just 1.90 GPG in those games. Colorado is favored at over minus 300 in this one, and that is key. They have covered the puck line in 9 of the 10 times they have been favored by at least minus 290 this year, and Colorado has outscored their foes 46-13 in those games. The AVS just wallop teams when they have been listed as huge favorites, and those numbers include Game 1 of this series. The AVS have now outscored their Forest by 2.03 GPG at home for the year, and they have edges all over the ice in this one. Scoring in the win was Cale Makar, which was his 9th of the year, Nathan MacKinnon, who scored twice and now has 22 on the year, and Gabriel Landskog, which was his 21st. Snatching up the win was Philip Grubauer, who allowed just 1 goal on 23 shot attempts. He is now 14-7 with a 2.38 GAA in postseason play in his career. During the regular season, Grubauer was 30-10 with a 1.95 GAA overall, including 19-5 with a 1.60 GAA here at home and 2-1 with a 1.68 GAA against St. Louis. Regular season stats and rankings. Colorado enters this contest ranked first in scoring at 3.52 GPG, second in shots per game at 34.6, and 8th in power play conversions at 22.7%. At the defensive end of the ice, they are ranked third in goals allowed at 2.36 GPG, first in shots per game allowed at 25.4, and 8th in penalty kill at 83.1%. My betting advice for that game is to pick Colorado -1.5. Good luck to all of you.